This is Robert Kraft, and I'm your host for SNN.Network, and we're a proud media sponsor for the upcoming Precious Metal Summit Beaver Creek, which is being held virtually this year. Joining me right now is Jose Vizquerra. He is the president and CEO of OIII Mining. It's a publicly traded company. The symbol is OIII on the TSX Venture. Jose, thank you for joining me today. How you doing?
Robert, I'm doing great, and thank you so much for having us in your program.
Thank you for joining me. So let's start with a very quick overview and history of OIII Mining, and then we'll go from there.
Of course, OIII Mining is the third iteration of the Osisko Mining Group of companies. As you know, the first version of Osisko started with our founders finding Canadian Malartic, put into production, and subsequently was sold to Yamana and Agnico Eagle. A royalty company was formed, Osisko Royalties. And from that, we created the platform to recreate Osisko Mining, which today, of course, is Osisko Mining. And in that process, we bought several assets, including Garrison and Marvan. And these two assets, we did not pay as much attention as Osisko was growing. So we decided to spin them out and create a new vehicle, which is OIII Mining. And I was given the opportunity, I believe for the first time, for someone that was not a founding member of the Osisko Group to be leading this venture. Subsequently to that, we stick to our guts and we consolidated the Val-d'Or camp. We bought the Alexandra Minerals company. We also bought Chalice Gold. And today we controlled over 100 kilometers strike length of a very prospective ground, of course. And we believe it's going to be a rock star.
So what would you say makes the company unique and different compared to your peers out there?
Three main pillars. Those are management, money, and assets. And I'll start by the assets. We have right now 5.2 million ounces within the assets that we have right now in our books. And that's not very unique. These ounces in many cases are measured and indicated and not only inferred. And the most important part is we have been able now, and we're progressing to take them to a preliminary economic assessment, which will show that these ounces are not only a lot of ounces, but are economical ounces in a very stable and good jurisdiction as they are in Val-d'Or and Timmins.
And what's your background? I mean, what brought you to the OIII Mining team?
I guess I'll start by saying what brought me to Canada. I'm a civil engineer by training. I did my master's at Queen's, but I was fortunate to be born in a mining family. My grandfather is called the patriarch of mining in Peru. His name is Alberto Benavides. He formed a company in 1952 called Buenaventura Mining, listed in the New York Stock Exchange. And when I was living in Peru, of course, if I accomplished something, would always be called that it was because of him. And that, in a sense, created on me the need or the necessity of moving to a place where I can start from zero, where I'm Jose Vizquerra and I'm not the grandson of Alberto Benavides or the nephew of Roque or Raul. And I came to Canada. I joined an excellent group as Osisko Mining. And I never left. I came in 2011, and it has been a long run with the Osisko Mining Group of companies, especially working with John Bursinski has been in a big way my mentor in Canada, and I feel very proud of being in this family. You know? Osisko really is a family, and OIII is part of that.
Absolutely. So then from what you can tell us, what would you say are some of the company's value catalysts now moving forward for the rest of this year going into 2021?
For sure are the resources. I mean, it is pretty obvious that the companies that has a resource or economical resource, better said, are going to be part of a major play. If they are economic at $1,300 or $1,200, even better. But certainly we will see a bunch of assets that were not given a lot of attention. And now suddenly with $1,900 gold or 2,000 as it was only 2 weeks ago, things are going to change dramatically. And I think we are going to start to see a lot of action in terms of mergers and acquisitions. It is very obvious for us that we we timed our acquisitions in a very good way. We did most of our acquisitions in 2015. But of course, now the companies have more will, more power. I mean, you just have to see where is Agnicon, where is Barrick pre-COVID, after COVID, and the kind of rises they had. It's amazing, and it is fair at the end, because I mean, gold has revaluated. Now they are printing cash. Finally, you know, we are as an industry giving free cash flow and possibly and hopefully a lot of dividend to shareholder, which will bring more retail into this fantastic industry. No?
Well, with that, where can my audience go and find everything they need to know about O3 mining?
We can find that in our website, www.o3mining.ca, or just type O3 mining and you will find everything. You can follow us in LinkedIn, and we're very active in social media. You can find us in VRFi as well. It's OIII in the Toronto Stock Exchange venture. We are very excited on what we are doing, and we're going to be very active. We have right now 4 drill rigs. We're going to have 6 drill rigs by the end of the year, and we're planning to spend over $20 million in exploration. So there is a lot to come in O3. I don't want to sound over promotional, but certainly I'm holding my horses right now for not saying too much.
Well, Jose, thank you so much for joining me. I really do appreciate it. Good luck, stay safe, and I look forward to our next update.
Robert, thank you so much for your interview. I hope the same for you. Be safe in these difficult times. We all have to encourage ourselves to maintain the social distance and be healthy, which is the most important thing at the end.
Amen to that. And again, my name is Robert Kraft. I'm your host for SNN.Network, and we are the proud media sponsor for the upcoming Precious Metals Summit Beaver Creek, which is now being held virtually this year. Jose will be there on behalf of O3 Mining, and thank you all for watching today.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.